Do. Hello, loves. It's Josie. Welcome to Eccentric. If you're new to my channel, we are doing an energy update, energy check-in. I like to call them check-ins. Morris, what are you doing? We are in the kitchen. We chose the kitchen today. Let me pop y'all up on this computer real quick so that I can see your comments. You know, this is a very special energy check-in for you guys since you haven't seen me in a while. Ooh, pin chat. You can now pin a message to the top of your live chat for viewers to read.
Is that super chat?
Boy, no, it's not super chat. He already ready for super. Jaden be ready for super chat, y'all.
Someone's here.
Anyway, hello, doll. How are you? I see you. All right. So anyway, so we're gonna do the energy check-in first. Hello, Natalia. How you doing? And then I have something special for the people in the chat for this video. Okay. So we're gonna do the energy check-in first, and then all the other stuff. Okay. So here's the deal. We're in the middle of November. And we've already had a couple of days where people are dealing with the existential crisis energy. Like you wake up, something just seems off, weird, not necessarily in a bad way. Things may look fake, things may look HD, or may look like you're on a movie set, or you may feel like you're in a completely different season. That's what I mean. Okay? That's happening. You're not tripping. Anyway, what I wanted to tell y'all, and I like to tell you how I got the messages, because honestly, it took me about 48 hours to decide to go ahead and do a video. Seriously. Hey, Robin. So here's the deal. A couple of days ago, I was in one of my energy sessions because I've been doing a lot of self-healing. Like my blood pressure medicine like turned on me. So all last week I was jacked up, y'all. Anyway, so I got this message about this wave. Y'all remember when? I have to say it like that because it hasn't been happening this way for a while now. You watch that water. Keep it over there. We used to get waves, okay, where when you look at the Schumann chart, there's this like block of white light going all the way down. I know y'all remember those days where we had a lot of white light coming in every now and again. Yes, love, I do take turmeric. I'm detoxing it out of my system right now. So I'll talk about that another time. But yeah, I'm moving back to more natural means. The only reason why I was back on it was because things got a little crazy. It got too much, but now I'm moving back to natural management, okay? Anyway, so yeah, we're having one of those back in the day moments where you're gonna see like all of this white light going down to the bottom of the Schumann chart, and it's not gonna be these little spikes that we've been getting here and there. No, you're gonna start seeing those blocks of white light coming down. Okay, I can't even remember the last time that I said the term wave of energy, but there is a wave coming. Okay, this wave is going to be quite profound. And what's so crazy about it is it's not going to be as profound as what's going to happen in December. So don't think that just because this wave is intense and all this and that's it. It's like preparing you for December, okay? So yeah, there is a wave of fifth dimensional energy, 40 hertz gamma light coming through. Okay, everybody's getting it. Now, whether you have a blissful state or you think you're dying, that's totally up to you and where you are during this whole, period of time. Okay. I feel like a lot of us are really going to be like super blissed out. Your eyes are going to feel like they're dilated even though they're not. Some of you, your heart space may feel like your heart is actually like breathing. I get the messages and I give them to you. So it's just going to be this really like lit feeling. Some of you are just going to feel more expanded, okay? And some of you are going to receive more clarity and more direction. Some of us are going to be experiencing a lightness. You're going to feel light. And then you may have moments where you feel taller than you physically are, or you feel shorter, you know, whatever. It's like a silly putty moment. Like you're going to change, you're going to feel like your form is changing, even though when you look in the mirror, everything seems the same. Or if somebody else were to look at you, they'd be like, no, you're not taller. No, you're not this or that. You're just going to feel like you are expanding in different ways, okay? So that's super cool. Some of you, if you have not been recalling your dreams, let's say you used to be able to recall your dreams very well, and now you're not, like you've been through this period of time where we're not able to, you will be coming back into that energy where you're recalling your dreams. Now, if you're a person that doesn't usually keep a dream journal, doesn't usually recall your dreams, you're going to have the opportunity to get information from your dreams as well. It is very important that between now and the end of November that you really try not to ask too many people outside of yourself what you should be doing with your own life, okay? You really need to like get with yourself. How do I feel about this? You know, what do I want to do with this? You know, what are my desires? What are my needs? Get with yourself so that nobody and nothing outside of you can confuse you about the direction you're going, because there's a lot of huge cycles ending right now, and there's a lot of people stepping into a whole new existence, like totally new existence. This is not just like a rags to riches. This is not just like a you know, regular like transformation. Like let's say somebody went to rehab and now they have this new life where they're helping people. It's not that simple. It's bigger than you ever imagined it could be. A lot of people are not just simply closing cycles, they're literally stepping into a whole new existence. Okay? There are opportunities coming to people where it's going to change your whole life, not just some aspects of it. Your whole life, the life that you're stepping out of is not even going to be recognizable. Okay? So there's a lot of new stuff that may be scary, right? Because you don't know how well you're going to do. But I'm telling you, the opportunities that come up, the leadership positions, whatever it is that may come your way, do not allow your mind to tell you, well, you didn't go to school for that, or you can't do that because of this and this. You don't know enough. Don't go through all of that, okay? Morris. You good? Thank you. Don't mess with that stuff. Just leave it. Anyway, so yeah, that's what the energy is looking like per this beautiful wave. And this is straight channeled. So I didn't do like astrology notes or anything like that. I did do a November energy update. So if you want to know what the planets are doing in the sky, go to that video. This video is talking about all of the stuff that people are not paying attention to. Okay? We're talking about activations. We're talking about which is crazy. We're talking about a lot of individual path cycle ending stuff. Okay? Because I may say the same words to everybody, but it's going to hit differently for everybody, okay? There's a lot of us. Oh, okay. So check this out. Everybody is being positioned, and it's kind of like the last call before the train leaves the station, and everybody is being positioned. And there's this is what they got me doing. They got me doing this, you know? And then soon there's not going to be anything in between. There's not going to be any space. That's what's happening right now. And it's more than just a timeline collapse. It's more than just the normal stuff that we've been experiencing, because of the fact that it's going to feel like a more collective experience. It's going to feel like a more, like you're going to be in both realities so strong. You're going to be in your individual experience, and you're going to also be really feeling the collective experience. Okay, so the energy is going to be super intense. You're going to have this awareness that you didn't have before. And because everybody else is with that wave of light coming in, everybody is going to momentarily, they say it's momentarily for most people, okay? It'll stay for the awakened ones, but for most people, it's going to be this momentary, awareness that happens, this expansion of awareness that happens. And when that when that moment happens, it's gonna be like, oh my gosh, your eyes are gonna be super open, because if you are a star seed, if you're awakened, what's gonna happen is, because your empathy is picking up on the collective, going through this as well, that moment that everybody's having collectively is going to be amplified through you. So you are going to be just really open, okay? So for those of you who do mediumship and channeling and things like that, set up your boundaries, do what you got to do, because there's going to be a lot of chatter and a lot of activity on like all densities, okay? It's literally like I see somebody turning a dial all the way up, and there's going to be this moment, and then you're going to have to there's this period of time where you're going to ground. And again, once you stretch something, it can either go back to its original shape, or it can stay expanded, even if it's not expanded to the extent that it was stretched. There's still some level of expansion that comes from it. So some of you will have a new level of expansion from this that will stay. But a lot of the other people, what's going to happen is they're going to have this expansion. Their monkey mind is going to get in the way. Their shadows are going to come up. They're going to freak out and snap back. It's just going to snap back. It's kind of like someone offering you something, saying, hey, do you want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? If you have to sit there and think about it, you don't know what you want. And I'm just going to be like, oh, never mind, and take a bite out of it. I'm not even going to sit there and wait for you to tell me yes or no, because if you knew what you wanted, you would have answered. You see what I mean? So that's what's going to happen with those people who are still like really wrapped up in the drama. And it's literally like an amnesty moment for them. Because then what the energy is going to do is it's going to send everyone who rejected it in whatever way, it's going to send them somewhere else. And then the people who have some sort of expansion that stays, they're going to be placed differently as well. And I don't want y'all to think about this in a physical way. I want you to think about it in a density way, okay? Because you're going to be walking next to people, and it's going to be very clear that they live in a completely different world than you do, okay? This is kind of like Jell-O solidifying. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to stay on that side of the fence? Because check this out. You're going to be there for a little while. Nobody's going to be able to go and get you. Because now this thing, this new thing is more important and it needs full focus. And then once that is set up and running and ready to go, then you will have another chance later to choose again. That's what that energy looks like, okay? Wow. Very definitive, very matter of fact, very, hey, you know, look over here. You have a choice. Make it, you know. Um, but at the least you will be quite, so a lot of us are really going to enjoy this energy. A lot of us are. Don't freak out if your hormones are like weird. And when I say weird, it could be a good or a bad thing depending on if you can do something about it. I'm speaking this way because I am the presence of my children. So, if you got it, you got it. Now, is there anything else we need to know about in the... Oh, yes. And I forgot. I can't believe I forgot about that. I don't know what they're talking about, but something is going to happen on a grand scale. Is the grand scale part is the part that I'm remembering, but now I'm trying to recall the rest of the message. There is something that is going to happen on a grand scale. And it's a trigger on purpose, of course. The Pleiadian and the Arcturian Council are literally like working overtime. When you are hypersensitive, if you can't sleep but you're sleepy, yada yada, call on your galactic guides. It's very important. For those of you who work with the angelic realm, call on the angelic realm and receive. Practice receiving, okay? Really ask your ancestors, ask your guides to literally, I don't care how small it is, please help me get through making dinner, please help me fall asleep, things like that, because you're gonna be thrown off, okay? Just imagine they really, some of y'all might be dizzy. Just imagine like when people play with coins and they spin coins on a flat surface and then it wobbles before it grounds itself or lays flat, right? You may have those moments in different areas of your life. It doesn't always have to be with your physical body, okay? And I want to tell y'all that there's something you can do, but there's not really going to be anything you can do. There's going to be moments where all you can do is breathe. I mean, some of y'all may be at a level where you can't even like drink water properly, okay? But these are moments that you're gonna have. It's not gonna be like for an extended period of time. I pray that you don't go through something like that. Sometimes you're just gonna have to literally sit, lay, whatever, and breathe. There's gonna be some of you who need to close your eyes, like you just gonna need to. Some of y'all are gonna be straight up knocked out, okay? Like there's going to be moments where you just have to take a nap and it doesn't matter. It's going to feel like you're sedated. Those of you, if that does happen to you, you're going to recharge. Some of you are going to recharge. You're leaving, okay? And you're coming back. Some of you are getting upgrades intergalactically, okay? Like you're having to leave to get whatever it is that you need done on a DNA level, okay? Sometimes they keep saying that. Sometimes all you can do is just breathe. If you want to go take a blanket and lay outside in the grass, you can do that. You know, the earth is very healing. But again, don't freak out if you find that nothing you're doing is working. It's just like that, you know. Sometimes all you can do is just absolutely nothing and just lay there and breathe, you know, because sometimes it gets so intense mentally you can't even like ask for help. You're just there, kind of helpless. But there's a reason for all of it. Because if you're not listening to your body and if you're not listening to your intuition and you can't get the little nudges that this is coming and you're not connected with your guides, when you're not talking to source every day and you're not getting these little nuggets of information, it just hits you. You know, a lot of us get intuitive messages. Hey, don't go to work today. Hey, today you need to just kind of chill out. Today you might not need to eat. Today you might eat a lot. Like, you pay attention to that, because that's what's going to help you when you get smacked with this energy. This is not an energy that we have felt before. Now, within that energy are familiar energies, but the energy altogether, the anatomy of the whole thing is different. Okay, so I don't want nobody coming to me like, what is going on? Don't do that, because I'm telling you now. I'm gonna refer you back to this video, because we about to get hit with literally sparks of the divine, like in a very big way. Okay, like, yeah, it's gonna be intense.
What are we gonna do?
So those are the messages that I have for you. So now we're going to move on over to the other segment of this video, where Jaden is going to pull cards for you guys. So this is how I'm going to do this. Okay, first of all, I'm going to turn the camera so you can see Jaden.
Hello.
I'm going to bring it back just a little bit. Jaden is going to he's going to pull cards for you. So if you want a card pull, say yes, you want a card pulled, and then type a number out for me. It can be any number. Rudy says hi, Jaden.
Hello.
So you did everything you needed to do while I was talking? It looked like it, because he was gone, y'all. He was gone.
Staring.
He was so gone.
Say Congress is coming. No.
Alrighty, and I'm going to, yeah, I think this is good. So, we're going to go with Miss Boma, if you please. That's who you are pulling cards for. Miss Boma, if you please.
How many cards?
You do whatever.
Oh, okay.
You know, just try not to be like taking forever. So, Miss Boma, these are your cards. And talk loud enough so they can hear you. Just because the mic is right there don't mean that they can just hear you. We're not doing ASMR, Jaden.
Okay, dang.
You like to do that. It's like y'all are watching me watch y'all. I just realized that y'all can see my whole computer.
Through your phone. Alright, I got these cards now. I should flip them up. Okay.
Ooh, girl, you got a whole story.
Ooh.
Go hold it up to the camera. Don't ooh.
You got that?
Back it up a little bit.
This
the
is-
glare is hitting it. There we go.
This is the thumbnail for the video.
Yeah, you got the thumbnail for the video. We already getting into it.
Ooh, you got the High Priest.
And that's the card that he pulled right after the thumbnail, because when I gotta tell y'all this story. Wait. I shuffled the cards and pulled the card for the thumbnail, right? And it was the 10 of Swords. And then Jaden was all like, I wonder what the next one would have been. And it was the High Priestess. And you got both of them. So, girl, yeah, you were definitely supposed to get this reading.
You got the King of Cups. Here. You know what that is. It wasn't really focusing on the card. You guys
She said,
You got the 10 of Pentacles. Here.
Ooh, them 10s, though.
you also got the Seven of Pentacles
Back it up.
here. So
There you go.
and then your last card is the Page of Wands. I got something for this.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. What was her name again?
Miss Boma.
Miss Bomma. This whole thing is karma.
Oh snap.
Cause I can form this whole thing into another story. Cause this Page of Wands, I've learned that the Page of Wands likes to act like they're slick in some type of way. Like they like to be like that, or stealing or something like that. And then the first card that I pulled was this one. So whatever you're thinking that you're doing that might not be a good idea, because at some point you'll be doing good most likely, and then it will start narrowing down to these two right here. So the Page of Wands, I kind of know best because I made a story a couple years ago, and it came with the Page of Wands, and she made a lot of people go to the dungeon card. I don't think it's called the dungeon.
No. What card are you talking about? The
The Three of Pentacles, I think.
Oh yeah, that is kind of like a dungeon. The
Yeah.
Three of Pentacles.
So, if you don't want to end up like the Ten of Swords, you might as well like keep your balance. If you're trying to do something right now, if you're trying to do something that may be like that's risky or something, you might not want to do it and end up doing something else that's helpful instead, so that you don't end up, well, not in the best situation. Like, let's say, I don't really know too many adult problems, so let's just talk about some kid problems.
I don't know any adult problems. Go ahead.
Anyway, so like, let's say this one kid, like there are like 3 kids, and each of them got one lollipop, except one of them got one that they didn't like. So let's just say that kid was you, and the way that you would end up like the 10 of Swords and the I think the 7 of Pentacles is if you decide that you don't like the lollipop that you have, or whatever flavor or something, and then you decide to go you want to switch out one of the others, except your mind takes over like your awareness. So you end up taking both of the other kids to where they only end up with one. And then you try to play it off like nothing happened. Except you're so worried about what you did to where it's easy to see that obviously you did it. And that can happen a lot of times actually. Like if you think that you're gonna get away with something so much to where you make it obvious that you did it, then that won't end out so well. Cause I know I've done it actually. Cause I used to like to steal in elementary school. And there was this one time where I nearly got away with stealing tickets.
Really?
Not adult tickets.
So remember to remind
Class
them that
tickets.
energy comes to them, from them, and happens around them.
Yeah. That's
It doesn't have to be her. It could be happening to her.
all.
But I mean,
Oh, then that would end up being the 10 of Pentacles. Because it could be the other way around. Like, maybe this can be you, and maybe, like, a friend or something can be, like, the Page of Wands.
could be.
Because some people have some
That way
friends
you
that
give them
aren't.
the option to take what resonates and leave the rest. Can we
Yeah.
work on somebody else?
All right. Hold on. So, yeah, that's kind of it. If you're thinking about doing anything dumb, don't do it.
Yes, thank you. There we go. He
Alright.
took it to your childhood, all kind of stuff. Oh Lord, my battery. Go get the plug. Morris, go get the plug to my computer. Hurry. Please. Thank you. Okay, so get your shuffle on. Get your shuffle on. Who is next? Rudy, go ahead and pull for Rudy.
Okay. Excuse me. 1, 2.
For real, tell it, girl. I know.
Alright, I chose 5 for this one. Here's your charger.
Okay.
Whoa.
Be careful.
Whoa.
Come over here,
You
Mo.
have to go
Come
that
over
fast.
here. I need you to plug it into the computer. Rudy, we're pulling for Rudy now.
Okay. Your first card is the 7 of Cups.
Oh, God.
Oh, your first card is the 7 of Cups.
Did
Your
y'all
second
see him
card
shuffle?
is the 5 of Pentacles. The third card is the Ace of Pentacles. The fourth card is the I Can't Tell.
Are you
it's the
gonna-
4
are
of
you-
Swords.
You gonna show her
Oh,
her
hold on. I'll
cards?
show them to her later.
Okay, he gonna show them later.
And then the next
Morris.
card is Strength. So, I think that, like, if you're trying to get a job or something, you're probably gonna nail it. Because these two right here, actually these 3, kind of show that you've been working hard for a long time. Let's just say that you're a kid and you want good grades so that you can get this one thing that you always wanted. And then you think after that there won't be any reason to get any more good grades or something like that. So you've been struggling to get them up. And then once you finally get them up and get what you want, then you'll realize because you might have got more than you wanted. And I don't mean more than you wanted as a bad thing. I mean it as a good thing. Because sometimes if you get more than you want, it can end up very bad. So if you get like more than you wanted, that might end up being a good thing to where it motivates you to keep up the good grades. And so basically what I'm saying is, like, if you're doing something that will get you whatever job or whatever grades, then you have to keep doing it. You can't just stop there once you get what you want, because then you'll probably lose it later. And that's not a good feeling at all. So, keep what you have while you have it.
Hopefully you understood that, Rudy. Grab him up. You gotta shuffle, man. You moving too slow. We ain't got all night. Breathe. Drink some water.
During my 6th
I already
time
drank
to
all my
test.
water.
Okay, so while we're taking a break, the next person is Cosmic. So I want to make sure that Cosmic is still here.
Are you still here?
Focus on you.
Okay.
Here. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm going to get him. He said he was going to help me, y'all. That's what he said he was going to do.
You told me to pull the cards and
Go
just-
ahead. Just
That's
keep,
me.
just breathe and shuffle. We don't want people getting the same cards over and over again. All right. Cosmic is next. Thank you for letting me know that you are here, love. Your head all cut off. It's okay. Everything will be just fine.
Oh, my head is cut off.
And Morris is just eating. I know they're enjoying. Morris is in the background just chomping away. All right. Let me know when
Okay.
you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. You good?
Here we go. I'm gonna pull. Okay. All right. Let's see what cards.
Lord have mercy, you pulling a lot of cards.
I
Go
pulled
ahead.
8.
Oh my God.
Your first card is the Lovers.
Ooh.
Your second card is the Four of Wands.
Oh my goodness. I can't wait to hear what he says about this.
Your other card is the Moon. Your fourth card is the Hermit. Your fifth card is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, your sixth card is the Sun. Your seventh card is the Hierophant.
When you done, come here.
And then your eighth card is the Seven of Pentacles.
All right.
Okay, so I think I have a good story to tell about this one. Yes. So, from the Lovers, since I don't really know anything that will really fill the story that I have in mind. So let's say that you have like a boyfriend that is really good, like he's a really caring person and stuff, and you're only like using him. Or if you have like a girlfriend and you're just using him for the stuff that you want instead of caring about what he wants, then like y'all would have a good time for a little bit, except it would look like the Four of Pentacles would be a good card, except I think the Four of Pentacles would end up in kind of like a divorce from y'all two.
Dang. Mm-hmm.
So, like, if you're doing something dumb, stuff gonna end real quick. So, I think after that, if you still only care about, like, material items and stuff, you would literally just get depressed that you don't, because you still have all this stuff around you, except you always want more. So, this is a boy and girl situation, because I don't know if you're a boy or a girl.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what the Hermit represents to me. It represents depression, cause you don't have anybody, literally, except for your family. But then if they find out what you've been doing, they won't really want to spend that much time around you, cause they think that you might do it again, but to them instead of someone that you love. So the Queen of Pentacles is kind of like you kind of stepping out of that point and starting to work for yourself. Like, instead of just laying in your bed all day, then, like, this is the part where you start thinking that you, like, might want to get a job and get money to get your own stuff that you like. And I think the Sun is where you basically get rid of the stuff that you already have and maybe like sell it somewhere. Because if you want expensive items, like if your boyfriend or girlfriend got you expensive items and you sold them, you would probably have a lot of money when you sell this stuff. And that's where the Hierophant comes in. Because then you'll probably end up rich since you got so much from your boyfriend. Except after all that, like, your life is good, and then one day you might run into your boyfriend or girlfriend again, and then you'll realize that you literally used him to get rich. And what if, like, him or her turns, like, poor, and you're rich, and then you just decide to run away from the whole situation without helping them after they gave so much to you? Then, like, if you leave them after they gave so much to you and you never paid them back, that will just leave you this very bad feeling inside. You'll just feel like you used someone and then you just left them. That was it. So if you're trying to do that to a boyfriend or girlfriend, you might want to stop now and think about what you're doing, because it probably is not going to work out in your favor, because even though you'll be rich, be able to get all the stuff that you want when you want it, you won't be able to get back love, because money doesn't buy that.
Wow.
And that's about it.
Okay. That was intense, cosmic. Hopefully you understood that and you can place it where it resonates. I already knew that it was gonna be a whole lot of something, but I ain't know what he was gonna say. Oh my God.
Okay, definitely
Wow.
the next person. The next person.
Fleshy Bits, where you at? Give me a holler.
Hello.
Yeah, it has been a while since you had cards pulled. Here, come, you cooking, child. Thank you for letting me read you for the people you've read already.
You're
Yeah, can you
welcome.
do that 6?
Is that all? Is anybody
You're reading
else
for
wanna do-
Fleshy Bits.
Oh.
I love
I thought
saying
that you-
I love and Fleshy Bits is a female, but I love saying her name. It just sounds awesome.
Okay.
Actually, it sounds like a famous
Alright.
YouTuber.
Put it on
Okay,
the
gamer.
left side. No, the right side on.
All right.
8.
You got
Mm-mm.
4 cards.
Yep, turn it to the right.
Because when I thought of your name, all I thought of was the number 4. So. You got the 3 of Cups.
6 of Swords.
The 6 of Swords. And the Wheel of Fortune. And the Chariot. So, this would kind of remind me a lot about, like, those, what are those things called? Like, you walk into this building, and it has all those cash things where you can win prizes of cash.
Bingo?
And then, like, they normally have pool tables, or those things where you have those coins.
Oh, casino.
A casino, okay. So, I think this card would be you going into the casino and having a great time drinking or whatever. And then the second card, the 6 of Swords, would be you testing your luck to the Wheel of Fortune, basically, and betting all of your stuff on whatever.
Close it.
You end up betting all your stuff on something, and maybe like you didn't do, because most times people go into the casino, they do stupid stuff. I think that's what casinos are for. So maybe like you weren't like the average people and you went in there, I don't know, to drink some water that was painted red or something. And then, because most people that drink and decide to play games after they drink, they end up losing because they don't got no strategy in their brain. All they got is, I want more. Give me more. Or they're trying to play like that coin game or whatever. So let's just say that you were like faking the whole thing and you literally played everyone in the casino because the chariot would kind of represent you ending up winning. And you're probably going to become like a successful person because you took the chance and you didn't act like everyone else. So if you ever do anything like that, remember to kind of celebrate before you decide to take your chances, but don't celebrate in the wrong way. So, like, celebrating is fun, but don't do it in the wrong way.
Okay.
That's about
Celebrate
it.
responsibly. Awesome.
It's enough.
Natalia has been waiting.
Okay.
Fleshy Bits says that you need to brush up on your shuffle game.
I don't know how to shuffle too good.
You need to brush up on your shuffle game.
$5,000 each second.
Here, hold the mic for me. Let me get these cards shuffled so y'all don't lose y'all mind.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay. Yes, it's melting up the microwave.
It's fine. It's just water.
Better heat up.
Mm-hmm.
Better.
It's hard trying to get it in the frame while I'm shuffling. I just like to do it really quickly. But here you go, boo.
Okay.
Natalia.
Natalia.
Mhm.
It's
All right. Here we go.
pick a card.
Three. You got 3 cards. Your first card is the 2 of Wands, right here. And then your second card is the Page of Wands. One more. And then your next card is the 3 of Pentacles, which I like to call the Dungeon card. Again, I think there was I totally forgot. Oh wait, no, it was kind of like the love thing that I just did with the lovers, except this one is way more weird. Okay, so you're good with the 2 with the 2 of Wands. Your life is great, and cause you're doing so good that you get overwhelmed, and then you end up making bad decisions, which is the Page of Wands. So those bad decisions will not end up like karma, because karma sometimes comes fast and goes. Like it comes fast or slow. I don't know what's faster than karma. Whatever that is gonna happen to you. Because this was a fast transition. You're probably, if you're rich, you're gonna go from rich to poor. Because you might do the opposite of fleshy bits, right?
The opposite of fleshy bits, yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of basically the opposite of that reading that I just now did. That's about it. So you might want to stop here and like start giving away like stuff that you have that you don't need. Because the more stuff that you get, kind of the more overwhelmed you'll get, because there won't be a lot of space for really a lot of the stuff that you have. And it will get so overwhelming because every time that you try to clean, everything still looks like a mess. So you might want to consider changing whatever you're probably about to do if you have so much stuff and it's overwhelming. Or it can be the other way around, to where, because most of the times I read the Page of Wands is probably like bad. So it can come from you being the 3 of Pentacles, like maybe being poor. And then you turn into the Page of Wands, which means you're like an entrepreneur, or you have good ideas to show to the world, except you're kind of shy, but you just say this is like a one in a lifetime, so go big or go home. And you decide to try it, and then you're the 2 of Wands. You're in control, basically. So that's kind of the story. Whatever choices you make can turn good or bad. And it's not going to happen slow like a lot of people. It's going to happen real fast. So,
You got one last one.
okay.
But who were you just reading for?
Natalia.
Thank you, love, for allowing him to read for you.
Here you go. 'Cause
He's all like, now he just went on ahead and handed it to me. He ain't even tried his time. But y'all, he's got my deck. That's why his deck is smaller, to where he can actually shuffle. Susan's son, his name is Jace. That's what it looks, Jase. Jace.
he wants to be read for?
Yes.
Okay.
He's Morris's age.
Okay.
Hey, I'm 9 years old.
You know how old you are? Or do you know if you burning a hot dog?
This one's gonna be fun.
I'm burning the hot dog.
Morris is cooking, y'all. Morris is cooking
Oh.
dinner.
Okay. Let's just.
Oh, the donate button is in the banner of the description box. Not the description box. You could check the description box, but I don't know if it's there yet.
And I can
It's in the banner of the channel itself. It's the PayPal button in the banner of the channel, or my Cash App is JosieJ88.
Yep. Definitely cook.
All right, darling.
Okay.
Jace.
Mom,
Yes, babe.
let's turn it on.
Leave it.
Okay. Your first card is the Lovers. So this is the second one. Your other card is the Moon. Your next card is the Three of Cups. Sorry, I forgot to show these two. Here y'all guys go. Alright. Now you have the Ace of Swords. And you have the Queen of Pentacles again. So this is very similar to the last reading, the Lovers reading that I did. Except the only bad part is, like, let's say you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend and y'all want to have kids and y'all might not be able to do it. Except, I don't know why if people can't have kids, they just keep trying. When you know that you can just go adopt a kid.
You talking to a 9-year-old?
Whoops. Whatever, when you grow up, because this is kind of like that.
Go.
So I guess this will be for the future.
It may be something happening around him. But
Oh.
just continue.
Or maybe like, because the Queen of Pentacles, the picture literally looks like she's ungrateful for almost everything that she has. So if you have stuff and you're ungrateful, this is kind of like a talk that I had with Mom before. So like, if you like had ice cream like 2 days ago, and then you see someone with it that might be a part of your family and you don't get it, sometimes that can trigger you to act like you didn't have some like 2 days ago, because that's basically enough trigger for a couple of days. I know that we got a blast of sugar for sure, because there was a lot of candy in there from Halloween. Our Airbnb person, he had a lot of candy, and it's gone now. So, but we're okay. So if you get like too jealous, like if you play Roblox, don't bring that stuff into your life, because it's annoying, and it makes everyone just not want to be around you. For real.
Okay, so any last words that are very clear for this person to understand? 'Cause
Okay,
you
so-
just, Lord have mercy, child.
So anything that's unnecessary, don't act like it matters, because ice cream really doesn't matter. It's not a need. Only really care for what you need and what you have, not what you're gonna get. And
Okay.
that's it.
Awesome. I hope that was understood, Susan. That was that was so special, but it was great. She said the whole house is excited. Yay! That's great. Okay, hold the mic for me, love. No, just leave it there. I'll get to that. Just set your arm down, rest it. I don't want you working too hard.
Anyone else?
I have Goddess of Golden Light here. You want to pull for her? Because I thought you was getting a little tired and it's about to be time to eat. Okay, then Goddess of Golden Light can be last because I was gonna pull for her myself.
You can.
Okay, he's all like, you can. Because she sent you a donation, so
Yeah.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Yay. Oh
Or
yeah.
maybe she wanted you to
Alright. Let's see
maybe
what we
she
got.
or he wanted you to
Ooh. We got the Emperor. Show the card with your
I was talking
with your
a
other
lot.
hand.
I was talking a lot about this card earlier, so
We got the
it might mean
Emperor,
something.
You might
Queen of Wands?
you being
the Queen of Wands.
being president or a king with someone.
Whoa. Get the hot dog buns out and
The Page of Pentacles.
get like 3 paper towels and set them on the counter and put the buns on the counter.
You got the King of Swords here.
All right.
All right, so Mom's reading. So
Let
you can
no,
put the
let
tripod on
me
your
let me
face.
plug Jason from Magical Transformations by Jason on Facebook. I gave Jaden this opportunity, of course, to practice, and whenever the kids are with me, I let him practice because he lives a different lifestyle at home. That's fine, and get the buns out, and you can make your hot dog. But one thing I've learned from Jason Watts is this thing called humming for cash. And Jaden has been humming for cash for what, how many days now?
Couple weeks.
A couple of weeks. So I think it's interesting how I didn't even expect to ask for donations on this video, but it just occurred to me, hey, ask. And now, I realized it was because he manifested it. He does this to me all the time. Okay, so anyway, y'all will hear more about Jason coming up soon because we're planning a video. Okay, we gonna learn y'all some things because we
You want me to
country.
put the tripod on your face?
No. Okay, so Goddess of Golden Light. You got these people, okay? Like people. These are all people. You see that? Okay? Now, 3 of them are sitting in chairs. 3 of them are in charge, right? But there's one that's in charge of the other 2 that's in charge. And then there's one that's just instigating straight up, okay? The Page of Pentacles wants to think they're in charge, but they're not. This could seriously be a situation like in your home where everybody wants to be chief. Maybe your parents live with you or you have somebody visiting, but everybody wants to be chief and there's this hierarchy going on, right? This could be in any situation. It could even be at work. You got the boss, then you got the managers, and then you got this person that thinks they're the manager. And everybody's looking at this person like, sit down somewhere. Really? So, the solution to this problem, and it's not even really, it's more of an annoyance. The solution to having this person take several seats is to give them something to do that makes them feel important. Don't take offense to this person thinking they're their manager. If it's a Page of Pentacles, they're naturally good at managing, okay? Give them something to do to make them feel important, even if you can't give an official title, okay? Because they need to feel important and appreciated. Hey, I brought you the broom, tell me I'm great. I don't know who this is, but this is a funny character, I tell you that. And as for the rest of these people, though, it seems like there's harmony between these other people, the managers and the boss, right? This is fun. This part right here is fun. So there's a Queen of Wands and there's an air sign. I don't know if you're in a relationship or if you're not in a relationship, But if you're gonna be like flirting in the workplace, or if you're gonna be dipping into something that you know don't want everybody to know about, it just make sure it's not like at work or at church or in any group setting. You know, mind your business outside of your business, because you don't want the emperor to find out. This is not a deceptive cheating situation. This is more of a you can't be dating at work type rules situation, or you don't want people to know in your organization that you're talking to this person. There's this secret thing going on, but it's not negative, okay? And this may be a secret partnership that's not romantic. It may be a secret partnership that is y'all can't tell nobody until everything is solidified, and then you can bring it forth to everybody else. Okay? So yeah, those are the messages that I have for you, Goddess of Golden Light. I'm glad that you enjoyed that. You should see these comments, Jaden. How much fun is this?
Look at the comments.
I'm just loving. I never get emojis like this when I'm in the comments. I don't know how. I gotta learn how to do the comments, you guys. But anyway, yes, we're gonna go ahead and wave. Say bye
Bye.
to everybody.
Hungry.
Thank you so much for allowing Jaden to read you. Thank you so much for allowing me to deliver the messages to you. Thank you for those who donated. Hello, ma'am.
Thank you.
And I forgot all of, you know, I'm gonna text you. I'll talk to you. I'll call you and have a conversation with you, love. Miss Greenhouse girls.
I'm ready to eat.
All right, we'll go eat. And
Here you go.
I'm signing off, you guys. Have a beautiful night.
Bye.